Grammy Awards-winning singer Lisa "Left Eye" Lopez of the popular group TLC was killed in a car accident in Honduras.
R&B icon Lisa Lopez, popularly known as Left Eye, dazzled the world as a powerhouse of the famed band TLC. But she also grappled with personal demons and profound tragedy. Seeking solace, she retreated to the serene wilderness of Honduras. It was here in 2002, amidst the quiet, that she encountered a heart-wrenching event that shook her to the core, prompting her to ponder the deeper meanings of her life's challenges. Was it all a prelude to disaster, or was there more beneath the surface? Dive into the compelling saga of Lisa "Left Eye" Lopez. Born on May 27, 1971, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lisa Nicole Lopez, known universally as Left Eye, faced a tumultuous upbringing. Under the roof of a strict and overpowering father, she navigated a childhood filled with hurdles. These formative years profoundly shaped her as both a person and an emerging artist. A young Lisa found her escape and expression at the piano, often performing alongside her siblings at local church gatherings as the Lopez Kids. Yet, even among her talented family, Lisa's musical genius was undeniable. Following her graduation from Philadelphia High School for Girls, Lisa's ascent in the music industry took flight. At just 19, she nailed an audition for a new R&B hip-hop girl group in Atlanta. She, along with Tion Watkins and Crystal Jones, formed the initial lineup of what would become the legendary band TLC, a moniker derived from the initials of their first names. However, Crystal soon exited during contract talks, making way for Rhonda Thomas, who adopted the nickname Chili to preserve the band's iconic initials. Lisa herself chose the moniker Left Eye.
I seen a rainbow yesterday, but too many storms have come and gone, leaving a trace of not one God-given raise.
The year 1994 saw Lisa in a fiery clash with her then-boyfriend, NFL star Andre Rison. Their relationship, marked by deep passion and volatile disagreements, reached a boiling point one evening. Andre came home late, intoxicated, sparking a heated argument. In a moment of frustration, Lisa set fire to Andre's sneakers in the bathtub, a decision that spiraled out of control, ultimately engulfing their $1.3 million mansion in flames. Though she explained her actions, Lisa was still charged and pleaded guilty to arson, resulting in a 5-year probation and a hefty $10,000 fine. This incident became a notorious chapter in her life, one she often discussed candidly in public. The fiery ordeal of 1994 didn't just signal a rocky phase in Lisa's personal saga. It also highlighted the immense struggles TLC faced behind the scenes. Plagued by contractual disputes and poor financial guidance, the group teetered on the brink of bankruptcy in 1995. Yet they bounced back with resilience, unleashing fresh tracks that propelled them further into stardom. TLC soon stood among the pantheon of legendary girl groups, revered for blending R&B, hip-hop, and pop, with lyrics that spoke to social issues, complemented by their memorable music videos. Their comeback crystallized with the release of Fan Mail in 1999. Leading to a triumphant night at the 2000 Grammy Awards, where they snagged 4 Grammys. They clinched Best R&B Album for Fan Mail, while their groundbreaking track, No Scrubs, bagged the Best R&B Song. The accolades didn't stop there. They also took home the Best R&B Performance by a duo or group with vocals twice. Captivated by the journey of Lisa Left Eye Lopez? Hit like, share, and subscribe for more enthralling stories. Don't forget to ring the bell for the latest updates. TLC ruled the charts throughout the 1990s and early 2000s, delivering hits like Waterfalls, No Scrubs, and Unpretty. At the height of their fame, the group opted for a hiatus, providing Lisa "Left Eye" Lopez with a chance to explore her own interests beyond the music scene. Drawn to Honduras in the aftermath of Hurricane Mitch in 1998, Lisa was moved to engage in humanitarian work and boost literacy efforts in the region. These visits to Honduras became her sanctuary, a respite from the relentless media glare in the US and the complexities of her tumultuous relationship with NFL star Andre Rison. This transformative phase in Honduras sparked a profound journey of self-discovery for Lisa. She delved deep into her spirituality, embraced practices like meditation and numerology, and sought to unearth the deeper meanings behind her actions and pursuit of peace. This spiritual odyssey not only offered her insights into her life's purpose, but also profoundly influenced her identity and artistic output. Lisa's personal evolution and dedication to humanitarian causes not only reshaped her life, but also infused her music and public persona with newfound depth. Honduras transformed into a reflective haven for Lisa, making this period of introspection and growth a pivotal chapter in her life, enriching both her legacy and her soul. On March 30th, 2002, Lisa ventured to Honduras with 12 guests for a spiritual retreat, generously funding their participation in yoga and visits to hot springs. Throughout the journey, she documented the experiences with her video camera, expressing a persistent, eerie feeling of being haunted by a ghost, a sensation that intensified following a heart-wrenching event on April 6, 2002. That night, as they navigated the rural roads of Honduras in a rented minivan, Lisa's personal assistant, Stephanie Patterson, accidentally struck a 10-year-old Honduran boy. It was around 9 p.m. and visibility was low. The boy unexpectedly stepped into the road. Immediately after the accident, Lisa and her group sprang into action. Lisa cradled the boy's head, offering comfort as the others attempted resuscitation. Despite their efforts to rush him to the nearest hospital, the boy sadly did not survive. The tragedy struck Lisa to her core when she learned the boy's name was Baron Fuentes Lopez. Overwhelmed, she felt as though the ghost that had long haunted her had aimed for her, but mistakenly took the boy's life instead. She documented these haunting thoughts on her video camera. Having evolved into a deeply spiritual individual with a keen interest in numerology, Lisa saw life as influenced by the energies of numbers, never as mere coincidences. The shared surname with the boy deeply affected her. She felt an unintended connection to the tragic event. Determined to do right, Lisa voluntarily covered all of Baron's medical and funeral costs, totaling around $3,700 and an additional $925. Despite taking responsibility, the boy's mother chose not to involve the police, moved by Lisa's generosity and the group's earnest efforts. She recognized the accident as a grievous error, profoundly appreciating Lisa's and the group's support during such a harrowing time. In the aftermath, Lisa continued to feel the presence of the haunting spirit. Capturing her emotions on camera, she confessed, "I don't think I will ever get over it." She wondered if the spirit had erred in its intent, perhaps targeting her but mistakenly affecting others along the way. These thoughts lingered heavily in her mind. Yet, her quest for serenity took a dramatic turn on April 25, 2002, marking a critical point in her spiritual and personal journey. On that fateful day, Lisa was at the helm of a Mitsubishi Montero SUV, driving along the curvy roads near La Ceiba. The SUV, designed for 7, was overloaded with 10 people, including her sister, Reina, Raindrop Lopez, and 3 members of the emerging band Egypt. There were mixed reports about their destination. Some said they were leaving a health center. Others believed they were headed to the jungle for a photo shoot. Tragically, they would never reach their destination due to a catastrophic event. It seemed as though the haunting specter that plagued Lisa had returned with a vengeance. As she navigated the packed SUV through the outskirts of La Ceiba, the bustling vehicle was likely a distraction for the 30-year-old driver. Amid the lively conversations and video watching in the back, Lisa focused on the road, all while filming for a documentary that would later capture the hearts of many on VH1, ominously titled The Last Days of Left Eye. Tragically, the documentary's name would prove prophetic. In the passenger seat, her sister Reina "Raindrop" Lopez manned the video camera, capturing every casual moment as Lisa drove, occasionally waving a can of Coca-Cola with a distracted air. These simple moments, seemingly mundane, were meticulously recorded. Yet, unbeknownst to them, these ordinary scenes were about to escalate into something utterly shocking. Suddenly, the serene journey shattered when Lisa attempted to pass a sluggish truck. Caught off guard by a blind curve and an unexpected oncoming vehicle, she made a split-second decision to swerve back into her lane. The correction was too abrupt. The SUV careened out of control, veering disastrously toward the trees lining the road. The camera, a silent observer, recorded every harrowing second. The passengers' screams, the screech of tires, and the horrific crunch of metal as the vehicle tumbled and crashed, finally halting against two trees. What started as a voyage of exploration ended in a nightmarish scene, captured for posterity by the unblinking eye of the camera. The vehicle halted abruptly in a ditch beside the main road. Tragically, Lisa, who was not wearing a seatbelt, was thrown from the SUV along with two other passengers. She succumbed to her injuries instantly. While some occupants sustained broken bones, others suffered more critical injuries and were rushed to Denton Hospital in La Ceiba. Remarkably, all other passengers survived the ordeal. A forensic doctor from San Pedro Sula conducted the initial autopsy and concluded that Lisa had died from a catastrophic fracture at the base of her cranium and an open cerebral trauma. Following the autopsy, her body was transported back to the U.S.
Mysterious because she'd lost control of a car in broad daylight on a quiet country road. But all reports seem to suggest that she was fit and well at the time of the crash. So I want to examine her health and her state of mind in the days leading up to this accident, to throw some light on how this legend of urban music came to die so tragically in this remote tropical paradise.
The sudden demise of Lisa "Left Eye" Lopez reverberated across the globe, stunning not only her close circle of friends and family, but also her vast legion of fans. As news spread, an outpouring of tributes flooded in. "What I want the world to remember most is Lisa's spirit," remarked her sister Raindrop. "She was a giver, always there for the underdog. If others overlooked you, Lisa saw something special in you, something that everyone else missed." Just a week later, on May 2nd, 2002, her funeral was held at New Birth Missionary Baptist Church in Lithonia, Georgia. The service drew thousands, filling the church to its full capacity of 10,000, a testament to her enduring legacy and widespread admiration. Rosonda Chili, Thomas and Tion T-Balls, Watkins, the surviving members of TLC, cherished Lisa as a loving, big-hearted, and exceptionally talented woman. Despite the inevitable ups and downs and public challenges, like Lisa's call for her bandmates to match her solo efforts, they always saw each other as sisters. They declared Lisa irreplaceable. Together, the trio had celebrated the incredible achievement of selling 20 million albums. Lisa's passing profoundly impacted Chili and T-Boz, leaving them struggling to even enter the studio to record new music, often relying on Lisa's previous recordings. Nevertheless, they continued to honor her memory, incorporating clips of Lisa into their performances and ensuring her spirit lived on in their music. At the time of her untimely death, Lisa was actively involved in creating 2 educational centers for underprivileged children in Honduras, named Camp Yak and Creative Castle. In tribute to her unwavering commitment to charity, her family founded the Lisa Lopez Foundation, dedicated to aiding neglected and abandoned children to better their lives. Lisa left 2 educational centers for underprivileged children in Honduras, named Camp Yak and Creative Castle. In tribute to her unwavering commitment to charity, her family founded the Lisa Lopez Foundation, dedicated to aiding neglected and abandoned children to better their lives. Lisa Left Eye Lopez made an indelible mark not only through her groundbreaking music, but also through her compassionate actions. Her bold music style and staunch advocacy for social issues cemented her status as an R&B and hip-hop legend. Her humanitarian efforts in Honduras brought about significant and lasting positive impacts, showcasing her deep empathy. Fans globally continue to celebrate her, drawn by her ability to leverage her influence for meaningful change. Embodying her belief that energy never dies, it just transforms. Her family chose this powerful mantra for the foundation, ensuring Lisa's legacy of unique talent and generosity lives on. The legacy of Lisa Left Eye Lopez serves as a profound testament to the enduring influence of passion and purpose on the world.